singer-songwriter. She's been here on the show, and every time she's here, I just love it because I can just sit and do my makeup while relaxing because she actually has a very soothing voice. Alfa Garcia back on Kababayan, LA. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you.
How have you been since the last time you were here was it last year?
Last year.
And you said that you were planning on moving here for good.
And a year later, here I am.
And you are here for good.
Yes. Well, you know, we'll see how long I last.
Why? Why are you here?
Well, I had been growing up in the East Coast for most of my life, for 17 years. So I thought it was time for a change. And you know, when you're an artist and a songwriter, you need new material to pull from.
And for people who are just joining us now and who haven't met you before here on the show, you are a Filipino-American singer-songwriter who started singing at the age of...
Oh gosh.
Well, we're Filipinos, so we started singing when we were one.
Probably when we were like -2.
In the womb.
In the womb, yeah.
Where do you get that? Where did you get the skill and talent to perform?
To perform? You know, I don't know. I mean, when I was 5 years old, my mom sat me down with my piano teacher, and I did piano lessons, I did violin, I did all that. So even before I became a songwriter, I was getting out there and doing music anyway.
And see, you're the complete package right here because you're not just singing, you're also songwriting, you're also playing instruments, you play the guitar usually when you sing. It's difficult. They say it's difficult to balance all that. Is there a favorite thing that you do? Like if you could only pick one, would you just write a song or sing or play an instrument?
Oh, if I could pick one, geez.
Yes, I'm limiting you.
I've never thought about it because they've always kind of come in together for me. But I probably want to write. So if I couldn't sing and I couldn't play an instrument, I'd still want to be able to write music.
In fact, you were a writer-reporter when you were in New York.
Yes, I was.
Yes, and that's essential too because...
Well, for me, I think it's what makes me feel most like an artist is that I can write music, I can express myself in this original way.
Yes, self-expression.
You know,
And what I like about you and when you write songs, it's really not just about love. You write about different topics. Last time you were here, you wrote about a friend. Where do you draw subjects from? And you said earlier that was part of the move, so you wanted to get new material.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. I mean, you know, putting yourself in positions where things are new and things are different, you're just automatically inspired in life.
So you're inspired to write now?
Yeah, more so than when I was, you know, someplace that I'd been for a very long time.
Right. And actually, what I like also is not just the pieces, it's also the way you interpret the pieces. Your voice is just very unique.
Oh, thank you.
When did you realize that you had this unique, husky voice that's almost like you're whispering, but you're not, but it's so crisp when you sing?
Thank you. Actually, I realized that when I ran into my choir teacher in high school. He told me that I needed to get my vocal cords checked.
Okay. Oh, because you sound like you're sick?
Because, yeah, he was like, you sound like you're always sick. It sounds like there's something wrong with you. I'm pretty sure you should go get that checked out. And so I was like, all right. But before then, I'd never thought there was anything really weird with my voice.
Can you shout?
Yeah.
Or do you lose voice easily?
I used to, but I've been, you know, I've been under vocal training for 3-4 years.
Is it important? Like, how often do you go to a vocal teacher or vocal coach?
When I was in New York, I was going every other week.
Oh, you're serious?
So I was serious about it. Yeah, I mean, I moved out here, so it's a little different now. But I still have all the tapes, and you know, every day I try to vocalize, so at least I can keep it up. But you know, when I didn't have that training, I lost my voice all the time.
Do your parents sing? Mom, dad?
Mom sings. Stepdad, I live with stepdad.
That's probably how you got this love for singing.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
But now that you're taking, we talk about this a lot on the show. You know, when you're young and they make you stand in front of everybody at get-togethers and they make you perform and sing, you're cute. But then after a while, they want you to get a regular job, but then you're still there singing.
It's like you totally understand,
So how did your parents, how is your mom reacting now that you're really pursuing singing?
Yeah, it seems to be pretty supportive. I mean, you know, in the beginning when I said, Mom, I'm going to quit my job and do music, she was like, okay, make sure you have a timeline.
So do you have a timeline? Are you giving yourself a deadline?
I tell her that I am, but, you know, I mean, ideally, if you're working towards making this a career, and I am very serious about making it a career.
So she just heard you. Mom, she's just telling you that she has a timeline, but you want a career out of it.
I would like to make this, you know, the rest of my life, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know,
full time. You can get something else and then do this on the side.
But it would be nice to do it full time and to be a songwriter full time.
What would it take for you to be able to say to yourself that I've done it, I've arrived?
Some kind of, okay, so it's kind of like a job, right? You think about a steady flow of income. It's kind of like that.
Right, because right now
I'm talking technicalities here.
Right, because right now you're doing albums, so it's you pack venues with your shows, and you're touring. In fact, you toured for a month. You were in the car, driving around doing shows. We're going to be talking about that. Pretty exciting. When we return on the show, don't go away.
Ang Kababayan LA ay hatid sa inyo ng McDonald's. Anong mga bagong McCafe Espresso drinks? McDonald's na ba ang inyong bagong coffee house? Ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso drinks ay mabilis, masarap at mas mura pa. Kahit saan, kahit kailan.